So a recent interview with Bob Arum that was posted on IFL TV, Bob Arum has said that since there is an arbitration case from Dillian White against the WBC, the arbitration is supposed to be settled in March. Tyson Fury will face either Andy Ruiz or Robert Helenius in March in a non-title fight. Before we get in the video, like and subscribe. So look, Robert Helenius and Andy Ruiz, both guys for me are top 10 heavyweights. Robert Helenius has had a twilight in his career, has had, as they like to say in Indian summer, he's had a good comeback. I'm not sure how old he's right now. What is he, 40, 38, 39? Let me just make sure before I give my take. Robert Helenius, he is 37, excuse me. He will be 38 by March. He's 6'7", of course. We know that about him. 6'6.5", 6'7". 79-inch reach. He does not have the longest reach for his height. He came in at 246 in his last fight. He fought on the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder undercard, so it's not like he has any ring rust. He looked phenomenal in that fight. Dominated Adam Kownacki for the second time. And the other option is, of course, Andy Ruiz Jr. Let me find his box rec real quick. Andy Ruiz, Andy Ruiz Jr. 34 wins, 2 losses, 22 wins coming by way of knockout. He's officially listed at 6'2", but I highly doubt it. I think he's closer to 5'11", 6 foot. He has a 74-inch reach. And he's coming off a tough fight against Chris Arreola, a fight where he was dropped in, hurt badly in rounds 1, 2, 3, and 4. Did, after round 4, make the correct adjustments, outboxed Chris Arreola for the last 8 rounds. I thought he swept the last 8 rounds, but I thought he lost the first 4. And in my opinion, they're both good top 10 fighters. I got Andy Ruiz right now at number 7 at heavyweight. I got Robert Helenius at number 9. Fury Alvarez number 1. And put Wilder and Klitschko aside, whoever he fights would be the best fighter he's ever faced. At least ranked-wise. Because when you fought Chisora both times, I know Chisora, I have him ranked number 19. He was never a top 10 fighter when Fury fought him. I'm not even sure if Chisora at any point of his career was a top 10 fighter. So, obviously, there were good wins. Who else has he beat that's a top fighter? Yeah, he's only beaten 2 guys who are top 10 fighters. This would be the third that he faces. I think the trickier fighter for him is Robert Helenius, even though Andy Ruiz is higher ranked. And I think Andy Ruiz would beat Robert Helenius. But I can't see how Andy Ruiz hits Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury has an 11-inch reach advantage. In my estimation, is close to a foot taller than Andy Ruiz. I just can't see Andy Ruiz touching him. With just too much height and reach difference. But I think Robert Helenius is only an inch or 2 shorter than Fury. Obviously, Fury has a 6-inch reach advantage. But still, I think if Fury wants to come in on the inside and fight Robert Helenius could catch him coming in. If Fury would box on the back foot, I don't see either fighter beating him. He would give Robert Helenius a big chance to beat him if he's come and get Robert Helenius. Don't forget, Robert Helenius is a very, very hard puncher. And I'm going to link my video that I just made, the top 25 heavyweights going into 2022. I don't talk in that video. I just show you. It's well edited. It's at 4K. I just show you how guys fight, where they're ranked. Go watch Robert Helenius. He knocks out a lot of guys with the jab. A lot of guys. He's knocked out Eric Contender and Adam Kownacki with a jab. He has a power jab. So he's a very tricky fighter. I still would favor Tyson Fury to beat him by late stoppage. I think Tyson Fury could stop him early if he goes at him, but he'd also put himself in danger of being stopped early himself. It's still a good fight. No critiques from me. And hopefully we see the Dillian White fight in the summer. So that means we're not going to get undisputed in 2022. Who knows? Maybe Usyk and Joshua draw and we get a third Usyk and Joshua fight. Who knows? But bad news is we're not going to see the Dillian White fight next. And we're not going to see an undisputed fight this year. Maybe after Dillian White wins his case, because right now they have a lawsuit over where the split should be. Tyson Fury and his team want to have 80% of the split and only give Dillian White 20%, while Dillian White is pressing law action to get 45% of the split, what's usually given to the interim champion. I remember when Golovkin-Canelo fight, they had to give Golovkin 45%. Because I think Golovkin was the WBC interim champion when they fought. So, usually the interim champion makes 45% for the WBC. For some reason, they don't want to give Dillian White his fair share. Dillian White, the other day, I think Frank Warren said that he lost his WBC interim status after he lost to Povetkin. But doesn't he win it back? Let me just go real quick back to BoxRec. Does it say WBC interim champion? Let's see. Yeah, when he beat Povetkin, he won the WBC interim champion. So I don't know what Frank Warren's talking about. But still, give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you guys interested in Tyson Fury versus Robert Helenius or Andy Ruiz? And who has a better chance to win to beat Tyson Fury, Robert Helenius or Andy Ruiz? Obviously, Andy Ruiz has the better win between the two fighters. Andy Ruiz's best win of his career is Anthony Joshua, a great win. I thought he added Joseph Parker. Robert Helenius' best win of his career, Samuel Peter, Adam Kaunaki. You guys can pick whoever you guys want from either guy. Maybe Layman Brewster. He ended the career of Layman Brewster, so he has a couple good wins. I thought Robert Helenius got beat pillar to post from Derek Chisora. I thought he only won the first couple rounds, but then Chisora took the last 10, but officially he beat Chisora. I still think that Robert Helenius, his best two wins came against Brewster and Peter, when they were closer to their prime. Not in their prime, but they were closer to their prime. He ended Layman Brewster's career. Layman Brewster, the same guy that knocked out Vladimir Klitschko, that knocked out Andrew Gulala in a round. It was brutal what he did to Gulala. Go watch that fight. Layman Brewster versus Andrew Gulala. I think it was in 2005. He was defending his WBO title. He destroyed Gulala. Knocked him out clean. Dropped him within the first 10 seconds and then stopped him within the first minute. It was a beautiful knockout. Check that fight out. And as I said, I'm going to pin my top 25 heavyweights video in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. Sadiq Boxing out.